Needless to say, the announcement of a field trip to medieval times perked up everyone's interest. Soon, everyone in the class was determined to know everything about King Arthur and his adventures. The more I participated in class, the more I realized that I was no longer interested in the lesson plan because of the possible reward, but because I genuinely found the lesson captivating. Of course, the idea that we as a class would have the opportunity to go out to dinner together and enjoy ourselves was not bad. As time went on and I became very familiar with the lesson material, I felt a great sense of accomplishment. Go figure. I could now understand and was able to participate in discussions that were related to great literature. I understood because I had to actually read it, not because I had seen 1 or 2 movies. Test day came and I could feel knots in my stomach on my way to class. I passed the test with flying colors and so did everyone else. This only made the prize even sweeter because I had worked very hard and enjoyed myself doing it. However, something ended up raining on my parade. The day before our long-awaited field trip, another teacher told me and my friend in my class that we were not going to be able to go unless we dressed in slacks and a tie and not like gangsters. Gangsters? Since when do gangsters wear guest shirts with Levi pants at the waist? I always thought gangsters liked to dress in pants 3 times their actual waist size with white t-shirts. Maybe he felt this way because of my race. I didn't know and I was confused. Funny that he was creating rules of his own. After all, he was only tagging along as a chaperone. He shouldn't have been pushing his weight around. No problem, we thought. Even though neither one of us owned a tie, we were going to dress our best without one. The next day, as my friend and I stood in line to board the bus, we were asked to step out of line and let others aboard. We were actually being denied the right to participate in a field trip because we were not wearing ties by the same teacher that had talked to us earlier that day. I was in complete shock. I had worked so hard to get to the awaited moment only to be told that I could not participate because of my appearance. Confused and disappointed, my friend and I went home. The next day was very hard as everyone asked why I didn't attend the field trip. Actually, what really bothered me was how everyone was bragging about how fun it was. A little while after the incident, I met Miss Gruelle and the other teacher who prevented me from participating in the event. Miss G put up a hell of a fight. Apparently, she felt that I had the right to go, too, just like everyone else, and that I was wrongfully discriminated against because of the way I dressed. Even though the teacher eventually apologized to me for his blatant discrimination, I forgave him but didn't forget. To think that I was denied something because of the fact that I was not wearing a tie, but was still following the dress code, disgusts me. From now on, I will walk with my head in the clouds and dream of when people will stop judging a book by their cover. Diary 30. Dear Diary, 4 eyes, blind as a bat, or worse yet, Coke bottle bitch were the mean comments I'd heard all throughout my childhood. I would have come home from elementary and middle school in tears every day because my classmates or even strangers would harass me. I even begged my mother to let me change schools because people made fun of me too much. Their ruthless comments shaped my personality and turned me into a shy, insecure, quiet girl. I was always alone because I was afraid of making friends and then finding out that they made fun of me behind my back. Just recently, I was sitting in a science class when I heard a girl sitting next to me making rude comments about my bad eyesight. I'm very sensitive when it comes to my eyesight, and somehow she sensed it. I tried to ignore her, but she was writing on my jacket. She started writing on my jacket. I got up and I said, you know what? I'm effing tired of this. I couldn't believe I said that because I used to just brush off what people said. She said, shut up, you blind bitch. And when I heard her call me that name, I lost it. I slapped her. It was as if she represented all the kids throughout the years who had made fun of me. All of the anger that had built up in my heart throughout my childhood years was released at that moment. I was so furious that I blacked out, literally. My mind went blank, my science teacher separated us, and I was shaking uncontrollably. I don't know what happened to me next. When I told Miss G about the fight, she told me about one of her students named Sherrod who was teased because he had big lips. She said she found a mean drawing of his lips, and it made her lose her cool. After yelling and screaming at the class, she said the incident woke her up and made her become a better teacher. Maybe this incident can make me a better person too. Okay, so what are some of the drawing things that I could do here? 4 eyes. So let's do that. Okay, we can do that. I can do that one here. 4. Hello. Yes, I do. Okay. Thanks. Shane, I need you to go see Coach Lee in the Commons. 4 eyes. You can do it this way or you can draw glasses. Okay? This is something I've dealt with for predominantly most of my life because I started wearing glasses when I was in the 5th grade. Okay? So 4 eyes. Okay, what else could we talk about here? A face with big lips. Could you draw the charade painting? It's in the beginning, yes? Okay. I know, do you like how I did that? Hey, you got it, you got it. You laugh at it, but did I accomplish it? Yeah, I accomplished the goal, right? What else could we talk about here? No tie, no go. Right? So a neck, you can draw a neck like this. Right? Here's a tie. Okay? Some of you are going to be far more artistic than your teacher, and that's okay. Okay? Tie, no, no go. And then you could legitly say, here's a little thought bubble up here, medieval times. Restaurant, right? A-U-R-A-N-T. And then here we go, we have thought bubble going, right? Okay? No tie, no go. 4 eyes, big lips. What does that big lips represent really quick before I end this lesson? Making fun of something, right? No tolerance, right? Okay. Change to a lesson of tolerance, right? If it keeps you organized, yes.
I don't like to do that.
If you just want to draw, I can tell what you're talking about. Because I know the book. Okay? Ouch. Sorry. I know, me too. Okay, so you guys understand, yes? Did that help? Okay. This is the end of this class.